Hello and welcome back. This is part 4 of the Dark Rites of Arkham playthrough. Let's continue. Oops. So hopefully I'm not too lost here. I was kind of lost. I attempted to record this. I was a little tired, maybe that's why, but I was indeed a little lost. Finished with the lady. We have the requesting for the figurine still, but we need to get it stamped still. Then we have this stamp that certifies me as mentally fit for duty. It'll take a while to dry. So, and I don't think we can go back in there to try to get a stamp again, right? Yeah. She already sealed the report. Remember, this didn't work. Can't see what's jammed in there. Looks like chewing gum. We used this thing at all on this? I have not tried this yet, so. I'm a resourceful man. All clear. We got the newspaper. Now the mystery and supernatural are in luck as the famous British popularizer of these topics will visit our city on his North American tour to present his new book, Spontaneous Human Combustion, a Reality. The gathering with his readers will take place tonight at the esoteric bookstore, the Ishtar Gate, where in addition to signing copies, he will give a lecture on the book's chilling subject. The bookstore has decided to limit attendance at the event. Leading scholars on the subject and a small but select group of journalists will form the core of the lucky guests invited to the event. However, several cutout invitations have been made available to the general public. It can be found in the pages of this month's issue of Strange Eons magazine. At 25 years of age and following in the footsteps of his father, Patrick Moor, a pioneer in Moorka, maybe, I don't know. Pioneer metapsychic research. Oh, it's a parenthesis, okay. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell with the text font and everything, but he has become one of the most famous popularizers of paranormal phenomena, thanks to his successful books such as The Visitors and Behind the Veil, which recount the investigations carried out in his native England. Walter Bloch, a correspondent for this newspaper, will attend the event to interview Philip Moore about these strange and unusual events that cause some people to be reduced to ashes without any apparent external source of ignition. Tomorrow, we invite our readers to discover the mysteries of spontaneous combustion from one of its greatest experts. Okay. So, I think there's usually an exit at the bottom, right? Alright, here we go. Cool. We got some new info. That's our man. The Ishtar Gates ring a bell. Yes, the esoteric bookstore. It's on Weiss Street. Okay, so we gotta go to that street, I guess. Menu. Oh, might as well save, I guess, since I'm already here. But that's what I needed. I needed to figure out where to go, and now we were successful with that one. Go to the map. Ishtar Gate. This is where that parapsychologist presents his book. Okay. Can't check the showcase while that guy's there. What's that smell? Smells like something burning. Incense. What? Smells like incense. What's that? A mixture of plant resin and essential oils uses a fragrance. Well, it smells awful. I knew it was true. The earth is hollow. Welcome to the Ishtar Gate. Looking for something in particular? More like someone. We're looking for Philip Moore, the popularizer of strange topics. We're lucky that he's included in the Ishtar Gate in his tour. He just signed copies of his new book and is now giving a talk on the phenomena of spontaneous human combustion. You'll find him upstairs. Thank you. Okay. That's by invitation only, by the way. Understood. There's the sarcophagus. We used to guard the mummy of a deceased person who had undergone an embalming process. Listen, Harvey, I may look like a tough, ignorant cop, but I've got some culture. I'm sorry if I offended you, Jack. But a moment ago you didn't even know what incense was, and I thought, well, don't think so hard. Are you here to see Mr. Moore? Yes. Your invitation, please. You don't have an invitation, I can't let you in. This is a private event. We're from Arkham PD. I'm Detective Boston. This is Detective Whitman. We need to speak with Philip Moore. Since the event began, 3 fake cops and supposed army colonel have shown up. Oh, and that weird guy who has been posing as a archbishop of the Archdiocese of Boston. Everyone wants to see Mr. And I can't understand why, but without an invitation, I can't let you in. The Ishtar Gate and Southern editions are pleased to present Philip Moore, renowned writer on parapsychology. The event will consist of a book signing for his book, Spontaneous Human Combustion, Reality, and a lecture on the subject. Arrow points upwards. Place might seem like a paradise to you, right, Harvey? I love being surrounded by books, that's true. Like when they took you to the fair as a child, right? Or think you're starting to get to know me. Okay. This, by the way, no, this, okay. Okay, so we already read that. Okay. I think it's the Marduk and his Mesopotamian deity, god of creation, wisdom, and justice. Isn't there some place that I saw a magazine at? You'd be kind to let us access that before. The police. Mr. Moore's publisher has rented the upstairs for this event. For the duration of the event, we have no decision as to who may or may not have access. Didn't you hear my partner, pal? We're the police. I understand what the contract stipulates, that access will be managed solely and exclusively by the publishing company. It would help if you were in our power, but we don't want to risk a lawsuit from them. The publishing house belongs to the Hearst Communication Group. They have a lot of power. I hope you understand. You know that this is obstruction of justice? Don't worry, Jack. We'll find a way to see Philip. You're playing with fire, pal. Oh, yeah. The pyramids were built by the Egyptians. Of course, that all makes sense. Okay. I don't know if he has anything useful. Want to see my badge to convince yourself? Like I told you, 3 guys have shown here, posing as cops, all with fake badges. The same part you didn't understand about the invitation, no entry. The event has been advertised for over a month. It's too late for that, don't you think? And you are Ralph Miller later. Work for Saturn Edition Hearst Communication Group. Mr. Moore is my client. And shouldn't you be upstairs with him? What are you doing down here playing bouncer? I'm concerned about my client's safety. You realize you're obstructing justice? Do you know who you're talking to? My client and I are with the Hearst group. Don't push buttons, okay? I think we should arrest this guy. It's true that he's not cooperating. Wouldn't be wasting time talking to him to the station and doing paperwork. We'll find a way to talk to Moore. Don't worry. Okay. I don't know if I need to, like, go find a magazine somewhere, maybe. Let's see here. Save. I remember seeing a magazine somewhere. Maybe it was one of these dudes that had a magazine. Maybe it was a magazine on this pile that we need. These magazines are for the exclusive use of Arkham Metropolitan Pass Station. Okay, hard pass. There are plenty of other magazines right there. They're the same old ones, but this one is new from this month. I'm liking so much that when I get home, I'll subscribe to it. John, yes, the one we need. A magazine sounds interesting. Can I borrow it? Honestly, I'm having a revelation with this magazine. Yes, I read that before in the past, but yeah, it's the magazine that we need for the invitation. The question is, how do we get it from him? One reason why I should vote for Bradley. Our beloved candidate has promised to implement employment policies through the construction of public infrastructure. With this measure, the vast majority of Arkham's unemployed will be able to have a decent job. That measure has just been approved by President Roosevelt and is nationwide. To that end, the Public Works Administration is being created. I think Mayor Bradley is passing off the measure as a future accomplishment of his. Where'd you get this, wise owl? Nice hire, huh? It's how there's no one left except a couple of cops making their rounds and that crazy guy with the sign who says I work for the devil. I'm waiting for the campaign team to come and take over the stand. My shift is over, but I don't want to leave. Alone at the mercy of the mayor's rivals. What do you say? Frank the Warren I knew was a foul-mouthed guy who spit more than he spoke. And now I don't know, you talk as if you read at least one book. Prison refit my compass. I was throwing life away. Look at that, a case of successful reintegration. So it appears. Got paperwork that says it stands legit? Yeah, I got a license signed by the mayor campaign team. My name is on it. Want to see it? Sounds tidy. I'll take it at your word. You trust him? He projects confidence, I do. You heard him. We won't bother you. I take them. Okay, just by you. Tried to take it before, I know. Not much. Doesn't know how we can get this magazine. I need that invitation. Hmm. Do anything at the station? Coming with me. What do we get? Let me see. 1 in a million chance to contain something valuable, then again you never know. Pastrami with cheese, or at least that's what I gathered from the greenish moldy filling. Yeah. Maybe this dude has a magazine in his basement area. I frankly don't know. Somebody. Let's go down. Oh wait. Do anything with this thing? Nothing really useful around here. I'm starting to run out of places to go, things to do in this game. I can figure out how to get a stamp and how to get to that place. Let's see, these homeless dudes have something. What's the dog's name? That one, no idea. He's a newcomer. He thinks we'll feed him at the brightest bulb. And then, okay, over here. We sleep on the streets and have nothing to eat. What do you think? We've been like this since the Ford plant in Salem makes half its workforce. Folks, stop buying new cars. They can barely afford used ones. You guys are cops. Surely you can afford one. Man, if I told you what an Arkham cop makes, we'd both be crying. They owe me 3 months' pay. Oh, I didn't know that. We can squeeze you in here. It's warm. Your friend alright, Frank? Oh, well, he's having a rough time. Indigestion. We warned him. What do you mean you warned him? We told him not to eat the canned goods for dinner. The fella from the diner next door gave away canned food for us to street folks. You think he's doing this to be a saint? That son of a bitch, they're expired. He knows it. They're from the time when Scott Joplin was studying piano. They look appetizing. Spinach, beef, sardines, but when you open them, all you get is black oily paste. You're cops, right? Arrest him, he's committing. I'm against public health. All of them, see for yourself. They're nothing but a black oily paste. Okay. I wonder if there's anything useful in this place. Magazine or something I can find laying around. That's not what I'd say. He's one hell of a cook. Welcome to Rob's. Today's special is the American cheese sandwich. We're cops, we're on duty. Another time, sweetheart, can you read? Yes. Betty. That's right, Betty. Not sweetheart. Clear? Like what? You talk too much, Jack. I suggest that for every 2 words you say, save one. The bottom one raspberry jam and walnut, and the top, the one on top, triple chocolate. Thanks, baked them myself. I didn't actually go into the antique shop this time. I feel like I'm not gonna find anything useful anyways, but rough out here. Okay. Miniature shop, our ship. I think I already looked at everything in here pretty much too, so. Anything that I didn't look at? Map's been smooth. Wait a minute. Walled out on the map, and the right is that so-called Devil's Reef. I know what you're talking about. You make a few extra bucks for that, they're not for sale. Hey, you have no right, okay. Complains about stuff. Okay. I already read this stuff before, so nothing new here. That's the bus. Well, you'd think this bus would make its way over to the freaking other place where I need to have the dude leave the magazine for me so I can see if there's an invitation there. Oh, I wonder if we can... honestly have no idea. Somehow I need the invitation, otherwise these clowns don't let me through, so... Oh, we're investigating something. I won't say it again. Get off my bus. Don't you have any compassion? You get me fired, you damn hag. Hey. Arkham PD, what's the trouble? This woman got on a bus without a ticket and won't get off. Let me know you can't ride without a ticket, so I beg you to step down. Don't get me wrong, I had to get on this bus due to force majeure. Spell it out. My cane was stolen while I was sitting on a bench. I had fasciitis in the sole of my foot, and I can't walk without it. Not my problem. We're finished, pal. I barely made it to the bus, so this gentleman could take me home. Just stopped right in front of my door. Told him I'd paid the fare as soon as we got there. I don't have any money on me. Ma'am, they keep telling me the same sob story. You can't get on here without a ticket. Period. Why don't you take this lady home, pal? That's the same with or without her, alright? Are you mad? If the depot here's a colored woman rode without a ticket, I'm finished. If it were someone else, maybe nothing would happen. But a colored woman? I wouldn't have boarded if I could walk. Besides, your bosses don't need to know about it. Get off. You can't. You're starting to annoy me. Keep it up and there'll be consequences. Go. We shouldn't leave the woman alone with him. Why let them deal with it? Look at his hand. Steel crank, and he's about to lose it. Damn it. The crank in your hand for none of your business. Why don't you take her home? Dropping off. Guess you stopped then. Okay. Hand it over. Hey, Jack. Fine. He'll probably react violently if you take the crank away from him. I wouldn't advise it. Resolve this diplomatically. Sir, would you be able to be in this situation if she weren't black? Listen, pal, I'm not racist, but she didn't even have the decency to move to the back where her kind belongs. I want to be reasonable. She's the one who needed to be reasonable. Take her away and let me get on with my job. But you have fasciitis on my foot. I can't do it without support. Pain is unbearable. We promise to pay the ticket to the driver when you get home. Of course, I'm an honest person. You hear that? Fire it up and let it be done. You expect me to trust someone who got on a bus without a ticket? This company has a strict policy. No ticket, no ride. I bet we pay for it. Would you do that for me? Won't be enough. I've been stuck here for over an hour because that woman and several passengers haven't been able to make their journey. Are you covering that loss too? You're very stubborn, aren't you? Guess he ain't get support. I'll put ideas in her head. Make an effort, walk away. This man is not going to change his mind. It's impossible for me to walk without support. If I could, I'd be long gone by now. What is your favorite? I don't like canned food. I prefer to cook. You cook? Yeah, sure. You'll have to invite me over sometime. I've forgotten what food that doesn't come in a can tastes like. It'd be my pleasure to cook for you, Jack. How do I? Am I supposed to find a cane for her or something? Does he have any canes with him? That's not anything useful. I could point a gun at the guy, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Worst part is I don't really have like a guide or a quest sheet of what to do next. I mean, I have an idea what I need to do next, but I can't hand that over to anybody. I don't freaking know, man. Got an achievement for listening to conspiracy theories. Nice. Honestly, I think the only place that I haven't been to is like a museum. Let's see if there's anything there. Either that or like evidence locker for a freaking cane. Curious if I miss anything inside here. I don't really mean to go to the next room, I just wanted to talk to him. Doesn't have anything, any useful dialogue either. Homes don't have a cane either. So I might call it here. I'm gonna have to check online to see what the heck to do, because I honestly am lost. I have no idea. Like I know the main gist of what I need to go, but I'm not really sure at a lower level, I guess. But anyways, thank you for watching. Made some progress, which is good. But yeah, hopefully I catch you guys in the next one.